Hey there, have you ever met someone who just doesn't post on social media? Maybe their last update was 3 years ago, or they've completely opted out. You might wonder, are they hiding something, or are they just old fashioned? Today, we are diving into the fascinating psychology behind people who choose to stay off social media or who scroll silently without sharing. What you're about to discover explains why this might actually be the healthier choice. Let's get into it. First, let's identify who these people are. Research suggests that a significant portion of users are what psychologists call lurkers. They consume content, they watch stories, but they rarely share anything themselves. This isn't about being antisocial or technophobic. These individuals often understand technology perfectly well. Their choice to stay quiet is deliberate. According to psychological research, people who avoid posting tend to value autonomy. They don't want their self-worth tied to likes and comments. They are actively protecting their mental space from the constant performance that social media demands. Think about it. When you post, you aren't just sharing a moment, you are curating it for judgment. For many, that feels exhausting. This brings us to the privacy paradox. Non-posters often practice what psychologists call selective vulnerability. This means they open up only to people who have truly earned their trust, not to anyone who happens to be scrolling. In a world where oversharing is normal, choosing privacy is a form of strength. These individuals understand that not everyone deserves a front row seat to their life. It's not about secrecy, it's about discernment. Research shows that people with high self-boundary clarity, those who protect their emotional limits, aren't withdrawing from life. They are simply preserving their energy. Then there is the comparison trap. We know social media thrives on comparison. Even grounded people slip into comparison loops regarding vacations, bodies, and achievements. People who stay off social media avoid this almost entirely. Their self-esteem comes from internal sources, not external validation. Psychologists call the negative impact of scrolling social comparison fatigue. By limiting their participation, non-posters shield themselves from the anxiety and self-doubt that comes with constantly viewing other people's highlight reels. If this perspective is resonating with you, it would mean a lot if you could leave a like on this video. It helps spread this conversation to more people who need to hear it. Now, let's talk about living in the moment. There is a distinct psychological difference between experiencing a moment and documenting it. Research shows that when we document everything, we subtly shift from living life to performing it. The phone comes out and we are removed from the intimacy of the present. People who avoid posting have figured this out. They know that the best memories are lived, not broadcasted. They are the ones enjoying a sunset without photographing it or eating dinner without posting the plate. They value the experience so much that they refuse to dilute it with a screen. This links directly to authenticity. From a psychological perspective, authenticity is the alignment between your inner experience and your outer expression. Non-posters tend to keep that expression local, saved for close friends and real-time interactions. They don't feel the pressure to maintain a consistent online persona. They can be serious one day and silly the next without worrying if it fits their feed. The famous psychologist Carl Jung warned about becoming too identified with the mask we show the world. Non-posters protect their authentic self by choosing depth over visibility. Surprisingly, people who scroll but never post often display high social intelligence. They are observant. They treat social media like a field study, noticing what sparks emotion and how narratives spread without feeling the need to participate in every debate. This suggests a high level of independent thinking. They gather data, but they form their own conclusions offline. Now, to be clear, this isn't to say non-posters are better than active users. Both approaches are valid. The key word here is intentionality. Are you posting because it adds value to your life, or are you posting out of habit and a hidden need for validation? People who don't post have simply chosen a different default. Their lives aren't less full, they are just less visible. They offer us a quiet reminder that you don't have to be constantly seen to be deeply alive. So, the takeaway is this. People who don't use social media aren't missing out. They are often deeply connected, just in ways that aren't visible online. They value genuine connection, protect their peace, and live fully in the moment. In a noisy world, there is something powerful about choosing silence. If this video gave you something to think about, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and remember, whether you post every day or never at all, what matters most is that you're living authentically. See you in the next one.